Okay, hello, welcome back to your class. Today we have your reading class, and today we have the last story. Okay, so the story's name is Toys and Games in Colonial Times. Okay, Colonial Times is way back ago. Okay, hace mucho tiempo. So let's see. You already know the vocabulary. Okay, ya ustedes saben el vocabulario. So we have the title Toys and Games in Colonial Times. Follow the reading, okay? Long ago, the United States was not even a country yet. O sea que hace mucho tiempo los Estados Unidos no era un país. It was part of England for more than 100 years. Fue parte de Inglaterra por más de 100 años. O sea que Estados Unidos era de Inglaterra. Those years are called colonial times. O sea que ese tiempo que fue parte de Inglaterra se llamó tiempo colonial. Children did not have a lot of time to play back then. They went to school. Each chore they had to do often took a lot of time to complete. En ese tiempo los niños no tenían mucho tiempo para jugar. Ellos iban a la escuela y cada tarea, chore es tarea, ¿ok? Tenían, les ocupaba mucho tiempo, entonces ellos no podían jugar. There was some time for play, but there were no toy stores then. Okay, había cierto tiempo que podían jugar, pero en aquel entonces no existían las tiendas de juguete. Family made most of the games and toys. O sea que la familia eran los que hacían los juguetes y los juegos para los niños. Ball and cup was a favorite game. A player tossed a ball into the air, then the player had to catch it in a cup. ¿Ok? Entonces está el juego de la copa y la pelota. Como pueden ver aquí, ¿ok? As you can see in the picture, ¿ok? So the ball, it's with a string, ¿ok? Entonces la pelota está agarrada con un lacito a una copa, ¿ok? And so they were moving the cup, movían la copa hasta que entrara la pelota adentro de la copa, ¿ok? Entonces ese era uno de los juegos. That was one of the games they used to play, ¿ok? This you can make it at home. Este juego lo pueden hacer muy bien en casa. So let's continue. Sorry, I forgot. So the question is, who made most of the games and toys? ¿Quién hacía la mayoría de juegos y juguetes? Here we have the answer. Families made most of the games and toys. Okay? Then we have the second page. Okay? Rolling the hoop was another game. To play, children used a large hoop and a stick. Children rolled the hoop along the ground, pushing it with a stick. Okay? Aquí vamos a ver una pequeña imagen de cómo jugaban este juego. Rolling the hoop. ¿Ok? Entonces con un pequeño aro le iban dando vueltas con un palito. ¿Ok? So this is the game of rolling the hoop. Rolling the hoop. Children played another game with a hoop. ¿Ok? Hoop es un aro. ¿Ok? Esto es el aro, hoop. And two sticks. The game was called races. A smaller hoop was used in this game. Ok, entonces había otro juego que se llamaba Graces, que utilizaban un pequeño aro y dos palitos. A player crossed the two sticks, then the player quickly pulled the two sticks apart that made the hoop fly into the air. The other player tried to catch the hoop with two other sticks. Okay, entonces el juego, the game was that with the two sticks, teniendo los dos palitos, okay, they throw the hoop. Con esos dos palitos los unían y tiraban el aro al siguiente jugador, al otro jugador para que él lo tratara de atrapar. Each player began with 20 points. If a player did not catch the hoop, that player lost a point. Okay? The game ended when one player lost all of his or her points. Entonces el juego, cada jugador tenía 20 puntos. Okay? Each one has 20 points. But for example, if she let the hoop goes to the floor, she loses 1 point. Pero si ella dejaba caer el aro al suelo, pierde un punto. The game ends when someone loses all of its points. Entonces, el juego terminaba cuando alguien perdía todos los puntos. Okay? So we have the question. What are the names of the two games that can be played with a hoop? What are the two games? We have the rolling the hoop and graces. Okay, those are the two games. Let's continue. Tops were one of the most popular toys in colonial times. A top is a small cone toy with a point on the bottom. Children would wound a string around a top. When they quickly pulled the string, the top spun on its pointed end. Children played several games with their tops. In one game, children would toss their top into a circle in the dirt. They watched to see how many times their top landed while still spinning. Okay, so this was another popular game that you already know it. Este era un juego muy popular en aquel entonces que ustedes también lo conocen. Okay, entonces the top. Okay, top is this. Como ustedes lo conocen, el trompo, ¿ok? So you know how to play with the top. Ustedes saben cómo jugar con el trompo. Le giran una cuerda alrededor del trompo y después jalan esa cuerda y lo tiran y entonces el trompo da vueltas, ¿ok? You know how it's played, sorry. So then we have, in another game, players spawn tops in a circle. They watched to see if one of the top knocked another top out of the circle. Había otro juego en que los niños hacían un círculo y ponían dos trompos a dar vuelta. Y entonces perdía el trompo que salía del círculo. Okay? Then we have another game here, okay? Corn cob darts was another game. Children stuck feathers in a dry corn cob to make each dart. Entonces, corn cob darts. Entonces, eran mazorcas, como pueden aquí, como dardos. ¿Ok? Entonces, le ponían plumas al dardo, a la mazorca para convertirla en un dardo. The feathers made the corn cob fly in a straight line. Then children make a hoop from a circle or wood or vines. They hung the hoop from a tree branch and took turns throwing the corn cob darts through the middle. Okay? So with the feathers, what they did is that the corn cob would fly straight. Entonces, con las plumas en la mazorca hacía que eso volara derecho, sin caerse. So, they make a hoop, ¿ok? Ponían un aro en un árbol o algo y trataban de pasar la mazorca por ahí. So, we have the question. What did the feathers do to the corn cob? ¿Qué le hacían las plumas al corn cob? Okay, the feathers made the corn cob fly in a straight line. Okay, good. Then we have children play games with marbles. In colonial times in Ranger, played marbles inside a circle. Players took turns trying to hit one of the marbles out of the circle. When a player hit one of the marbles out of the circle, the player got to keep that marble. The player with the most marbles at the end of the game was the winner. Okay? So you know this game, okay? How do you call marbles? Maules. Okay? So the game on the marbles was that when they hit, cuando golpeaban a otro maule y lo sacaban del círculo, entonces ellos se quedaban con ese maule. Y el que tuviera más maules al final se queda, wins the game, ganaba el juego. Okay? Marbles have changed since colonial times. Los maules han cambiado desde el tiempo colonial. Today marbles are glasses. Los de hoy ahora son de vidrio. Glass was too expensive in colonial days. El vidrio era muy caro, expensive es caro en los tiempos coloniales. Children made small balls out of clay. Entonces los niños hacían pequeñas pelotitas de arcilla, ¿ok? O barro. They put these marbles by the fireplace. After a few days, the marbles were dry and ready to play. Entonces los dejaban secar cerca de algún fuego o alguna hornilla o algo para que estuvieran duros los maules. Ya después de días que estuviera seca, entonces ya podían jugar. And we have another game. Another favorite toy was the buzzer. It was made from a bottom and a string. Children would twirl or wind the bottom. Then they quickly pulled on the ends of the string. The bottom buzzer would spin. The toy made an interesting sound. You might want to make this toy and hear the sound for yourself. Okay, so we have the button booster. Here is the picture, okay? It was a button and a string. What is a button? Es un botón con unas cuerditas. So the kids twirl es dar, girar, o sea, como girar las cuerditas, giraban las cuerditas, ¿ok? Las daban vuelta hasta que quedaban socaditas. Then they pull the ends, entonces ellos jalaban las puntas, ¿ok? Jalaban las puntas y entonces el botón daba vueltas muy rápido y hacía un sonido, ¿ok? Un sonido interesante. So that was one of the other games that the kids did in colonial times, okay? Este era otro juego que hacían los niños en aquel tiempo. So we have the question, what did the children make the marbles with? ¿Con qué hacían los niños los maules en aquel entonces? Okay, so children made small balls out of clay, okay? So that is your answer for that question. So that's it. We only have 4 questions. That's it. You're going to answer them and you're going to send them by Edmodo, ¿ok? Solo son 4 preguntitas, las responden y las mandan por Edmodo, ¿ok? Bye.